Hello everybody, I'd like to welcome you back to a brand new video. In this video, I'd like to show you one of my greatest drawings. This is a Crayola colored pencil drawing. I made it about over a 6-month period of time back in 2009. But it's a picture of a snake with life on it. I like to call this Serpent of Life. It's very abstract, it's broke up. There's a lizard for a heart, and there's a pond on its butt. So, if you have a moment to sit with me, I would like to show you this in a little more detail. We'll zoom in on different key areas. I'll start by showing you the head of this snake. This drawing can actually be viewed upside down because this is its eye right here to its head. This is its jaw, but there's also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 eyes down here. They're all of different origins and styles. So this serpent world can see everything from all life. And this right here is an eye too. But it also looks like a lizard, maybe reaching with a pink arm. That's the snake's tongue. I chose to use little, just flat white shapes for the teeth. And then as we go down to the bottom jaw, this is almost like a CPU motherboard type vibe right there. And I got the scales coming in, and I like to contrast things, lime green with the dark green, and I went from scales back to smooth, to scales, to smooth, to scales again. The belly is starting to show up here, but it's reversed, and it comes right here. The scales continue there, and I basically drew my lines like this, and I chopped it up just using abstract, these shapes and stuff, and it's tied together with these tadpole like shapes, or the cells, the building cells of life or whatnot. So here we can see the belly and the back of the snake. This is the back of the snake, and this is the belly. Here's a really close shot of the lizard heart that lives inside the snake. He's made of little arteries and veins and stuff. It's almost like a cotton candy, a melody of colors that make up that, with the purples and the blues and the way the eyes contrast. I think that's like a turquoise. And look how the hand comes up and curves around. We have the abstract going. It itself is a tadpole or one of these basic shapes, but just with legs coming off of it, like it modified. This was the one that became the heart when all these others were just trying, I suppose. And over here, I don't quite know what I did. I just chopped that piece off and made like a box type. Try to make it look 3D. It's not very accurate. But as the scales morph into the planet, it gives me a chance to have fun a little bit, and broken up scales open up to like green terrain, just the planet itself. And on that planet is a pond where other life lives. You can see the frog sitting on the lily pad, and there's a gator right here sneaking up on the frog. Gator's gonna eat the frog, and the frog's too focused on the fly right here. And you can't really tell, it's not perfect, but there's a reflection of the fly is in the frog's eye. I try to anyways. And here's a really close shot of the frog on the lily pad with the alligator sneaking up on him. You can kind of see the image of the fly in the frog's eye a little bit. And then the scales start coming back to remind us that it was a snake in the first place. And there's a large lily pad there at the end, and it kind of just runs off the paper. So a closing note I like to make is, back when I drew this, I didn't really know that there was a lot of people out there that drew real busy art. So this was actually a solution I came up with to try to make it not so busy. It has a big background that's kind of just large colors, like that we have like this sandy looking color right here, and these are yellow and gold and stuff, and a couple little designs that contrast, like this turquoise stands out on that yellow really well, but very mild no strong lines anywhere unless I'm trying to, make it three-dimensional. That's so that this serpent can stand out and be seen. But I didn't really realize until later on that the busy drawings are still kind of cool too, which you'll see that here coming soon. I really appreciate you for taking the time to watch this and for checking out this drawing. I think it's a pretty cool drawing. I'm really curious to see what y'all have to say. Let me know what you think about this. And stay tuned for more drawings. They're going to get pretty weird. I'll show you some of this busy stuff I was talking about. And also, I'm going to be making a spider here soon. But until next time, I really appreciate you for taking the time to watch this. I will see you here again soon. Thank you so much for watching.